Kent had a very lean time for too many years, but last year and the year before, the young players that we've been getting together really did form a good group of young cricketers. Very promising, many of them, if none of them were exceptional. And 7th the year before, 5th last year, on merit, I think. And the next 2 or 3 years should be a process of solidifying. I can't see us going back now. And it just needs, I think, a couple of bowlers to give me 100 wickets and more each, and I should be knocking hard at that championship. This is the first time in my span of captaincy, which I suppose is the 9th year, when I don't have to select a team for the first match. There are 12 of them, 12 or 13 of them just waiting there, are all good enough to play on merit. And this is very encouraging and helpful from my point of view. It helps too if I have to be away for test matches, when Alan Dixon will be in charge, and there'll be 2 or 3 good young batsmen who've played quite a bit of county cricket to take my place. Now there's Michael Denness, the Scotsman, in his 3rd year with us now. Last year he scored 1,500 runs, dashing stroke player, a magnificent fielder. Here's a chap who really could perhaps go further than county cricket. And partnering him last year, and they really formed a pretty good opening partnership, Brian Luckhurst, who I'm glad to say has spent the winter in South Africa coaching. He's played a lot of cricket as well, and he should have benefited from the sunshine on his back. He also is a magnificent close fielder. And so, to Alan Knott, wicket-keeper, but wicket-keeper batsman as well. And the only concern I have about him is trying to find a place higher up the order. It's extraordinary how Kent have found this wicket-keeper, the really good wicket-keeper, over the years, and here's a young chap who really might follow in the Leslie Ames tradition.
I've been on the staff now about 4 years, but I've only played 2 years in the first 11. When I came to the staff, Leslie Ames wanted me to be an off-spinner. Well, I could have been an off-spinner or kept wicket. And he decided that I should keep wicket instead of bowling off-spinners. If all goes well, of course, I'd like to play for England. But there are a lot of great players who haven't made England class yet. They're still very good players in county cricket. So we'll just hope for the future.
Here's Derek Underwood, who is barely 21 and has, 100 wickets, 98, and last year 83. Remarkable performance for a very young man. Here's Alan Brown, who the year before was badly injured, and one wondered whether he'd come back. And he gave me 100 wickets last season, bowling slightly slower and moving the ball more. And if I can get 100 more wickets out of him this year and the next 3 or 4, this again is solidifying, and there's no reason why he shouldn't. There are several of the younger generation behind the scenes, all of whom would be playing for Kent on merit, but will have to wait their time. I think the chap who might have the most effect upon our scene this year would be young Ted Fillary, who's just completed 3 years at Oxford. At the moment he's a rather porky batsman, but this will develop. He's a superb fielder, and this will make it easier to select him when the chance comes. But in the main he's a leg spinner with a good Google. He's not going to be playing much early in the year when the wickets are wet and slow, but I can see him middle of June coming in and being the chap to finish matches. This is what we've lacked this last year or two, because by and large in Kent we produce the best wickets of the country, and a chap like Fillary, the leg spinner, the wrist spinner, is needed to knock out the tail and finish off matches where we've been perhaps drawing them. All in all, it's a very healthy scene in Kent. I'm very proud to be at the helm just at this time when we may not win, we may not be in the first 3, but some things are certain, that our home crowds, our members, are going to see a good side, fielding well all the time, playing good cricket most of the time, and it's in the lap of the gods quite where we'll finish, but we shall be in the top half.